What you see behind me is the squad of 26 players that are representing Western Province this year. This is called a TAP camp. A TAP camp is similar to what we have done the last 2 years in terms of winter program, but we have decided to change the format where you have 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. For me, it gives me a good platform in terms of working with the boys and gelling with the boys and kind of really understand them, because it's 3 days. So it's quite in terms of different to what we've been doing the last 2 years, because now it's easy for me to do classroom sessions with them, game plans, and really understand them well, and then take them to a net session where I can really implement and see that stuff going forward. The plan for a TAP camp is really to go through a selection process where you have time to do your fitness, your game plans, strategic planning with the players, and then actually do the net session. As you can see, a live net, and the boys are enjoying themselves, and they're giving them plenty of time to really see. If you see outside I've got 2 consultants working with the players. One is Ezra Poole working with keepers, and the other one is Bradley Barnes working with our batters. So it's kind of really give you that connection with other people from the outside that can really add another value to the boys. So basically, this is one of the exciting things that Western Province have done in terms of preparing players going to a national week.
I'm working with the wicket keepers at the TAP camp for Western Province. I feel that when you work with wicket keepers in the under 13 level, it's important to try and get the basics in place, so that whenever they move from here, they can always then go back when they're working for themselves or when they're working with other coaches. Try and explain to them what the purpose of the camp is and what they did at the camp. And then also when they go through the ranks, whoever works with them then don't have to necessarily work on the technique again, because that's already been sorted. So then you're basically just touching up here and there and working on more specific things, like for instance the hands or the feet, rather than an overall session, because obviously you can't complete a keeper within, say for instance, an hour session. So you'd rather focus maybe specifically today just on hands or standing up. So for me, the importance of this camp is definitely to get their technique in order so that they can progress and have a solid foundation from them.
I think the fundamentals of batting are similar in any level. It's just how you apply them. And I think the way the game's going, how everything's sort of evolved to high backlifts and hitting the ball nice and hard and powerfully, as we can see from the different formats. Even Test cricket is evolved in a way that guys score a lot quicker, and obviously the evolvement of T20 cricket. So I think the fundamentals are really heading in that direction, in my opinion. Nice and positive cricket, and I feel that the younger you can start that, you sort of can evolve these guys quicker, and they hit the ball harder, and they become a hell of a lot more destructive at any age group. So it's so nice to work with these guys that are fresh and young and want to learn and listen well, and obviously have an immense load of talent. So that helps a lot. It's been fantastic to work with these 2 guys, especially today, and I have been working with them throughout, I think, the last about 6 weeks now, on and off when they've had these talent camps. It's awesome to see what talent we do have in the Western Cape, and it's fantastic to be able to actually get my hands on them and see if I can try and help them in any way possible. Like I've mentioned to every single one of the guys I've coached, I'm not here to change the way they play. I just want to try and see if I can add 2 or 3% to their game to sort of help them along the way and encourage them the way I like to play the game still, and like the way the game has gone.
Next week, for anyone who wants to come and watch the boys in terms of the game, they're playing a T20 on Friday at Somerset College, and then they're playing a 35 over format on Saturday, and then they're playing a declaration game on Sunday. So that's where we're going to conclude our selection for A and B team under 13. So basically that's how we gone through our winter program this year.